Hello, and welcome to the presentation for my research topic of the environmental impact to land caused by large-scale solar power plants in Australia. This project was chosen because this year, Australia's largest solar power plant will be built in New South Wales. With such a large development of over 1,000 hectares in size and with many more functioning and future power plants being commissioned, it poses the question, what are the environmental effects of such expansive projects? Solar power uses the sun, the world's most sustainable source of energy, to convert the sun's light and heat into electricity. In 2016, large-scale solar power plants contributed to only 1.2% of the total energy provided to Australians, yet the size of these plants covers thousands of hectares that interrupt the natural environment of the land. This research was primarily conducted through Google Scholar and Curtin University database, using online resources such as books, websites, and peer-reviewed journal articles. It was also supported through the academic print sources from a local university library. The process involves searching relevant key terms through these databases. These key terms were then paired with the word solar power by using the Boolean search method to narrow the search fields. Articles were read with caution and mindfulness of emotive language for potential bias due to the high media pressure to use clean energy such as solar power. Photovoltaic, or PV technology, uses the sun's light to produce energy. Solar cells are made from materials called semiconductors. When light hits the solar panel, it supplies energy for electrons to move through the cell. The extraction and manufacture of fossil fuels not only cause irreparable damage to the land, but also harmful CO2 emissions to the Earth's atmosphere that can have serious health effects to humans, such as poor air quality, and accelerate the rate of global warming. During installation, native plants and bushes are removed through either cutting down or using herbicides. The habitat of local plant and animal life is impacted due to the significant size of the power plant operation. Animals can also be impacted during the construction process as fences may restrict the animals' movements. Solar plants can cause geological impacts as the generated dust can increase erosion of the land, causing issues with acidity levels of the soil, poor drainage, or revegetation of surrounding areas. Due to the dry conditions of the land, any disturbances take a long time to recover, making revegetation a long process. There are also concerns for accidental release of chemicals into the local environment that needs to be carefully monitored. Ideal locations, such as subtropical deserts or areas with maximum sunlight exposure, produce minimal habitat disruption due to the flora and fauna's ability to survive and adapt to the harsh weather conditions, and their resilience when disturbance to the land occurs. Renewable energy, such as solar power, is an efficient and sustainable way to generate electricity in the modern world. Large-scale solar power plants in Australia has the potential to offset hundreds of thousands of tonnes of CO2 emissions each year, which would outweigh the harmful effects of the sustainability of the land if all necessary protocols are followed. This research question connects to the science learning area of the Australian curriculum through Year 5 and 6 content descriptors. This is because this report uses open-ended questions and focuses on how solar energy is created and stored and its differences from fossil fuels. This report also details the positive and negative effects of solar panels, allowing the reader to make an informed choice.